Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on board Freedom of the Seas for our 5-night cruise to Grand Turk. Today we're docked in perfect day at Coco Cay, where we stayed on board to find out just how much fun families can have on board a Royal Caribbean cruise. We check out some of the free and paid family activities on board, as well as experience a pirate parade in the Royal Promenade, dine on some of the best Japanese food at sea, and end the night with a 70s disco inferno party. We have all of that in today's video and so much more up next. So I know some of you guys are probably curious about our situation last night and what we heard. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right at about midnight, 12:30-ish, they actually turn off all the lights in the Royal Promenade. Well, most of the lights. Like, all the ground level lighting is still on, but all the lights that are like up here, they turn off. So that way it minimizes the light pollution coming into the rooms, and there's no sound at all. So that's really good. And as of right now, I have no idea what's going on down there right now. I mean, it's empty, but we hear nothing. So that's fantastic that they're able to do that. Now, I am very curious to see what the noise pollution is like when there's like a party going on or a band playing. So we need to come back to the room whenever we do see that and let you guys know. But so far, I'm impressed. All right, let's start the day off by having some lunch at the Windjammer. Let's see, we have some potatoes, gravy, we have some fish fillet, some rice, vegetables, chili chicken, Alfredo sauce, and pasta. We have some different soups over here, including Italian wedding soup and cream of vegetables. Let's see, we have more mashed potatoes, we have Cuban sandwiches and Philly cheesesteaks. A lot of this is what you can actually find on Coco, which is very interesting. We have some pan-seared filet, some mixed vegetables, some more pasta. Let's see what we got on the other side. We have our Indian section over here, which looks really good. We also have some Indian crackers and some sweet chili chicken. And then over here, they have taco stuff. So yeah, basically a lot of the same things that you can find on Coco Cay at the Chill Grill, they have over here, which is good. All right, lunch has been served. I got a little bit of everything. Actually, let me not say that. I hate it when people say that and they get like 5 things. So I got a couple of things here. I have some mushroom curry, some rice, some fish curry. I have a Philly cheesesteak. I have some of the lemon chicken and mac and cheese. Coda opted to make her own little burrito bowl, and it looks like she has some chips over here as well. Thank you, baby.
Nachos, but so my chips don't get soggy.
Oh, I see what you mean. Big brain, because yeah, we don't like soggy chips around here. One thing that I absolutely love about this Windjammer on Freedom of the Seas are these massive windows just all the way around the perimeter of the Windjammer. It's floor-to-ceiling windows, and it is perfect. It lets in so much natural light. There's something about natural light that makes you feel good, especially in the morning. There are, of course, times where I'm like, no, sunlight, get away from me. I want to be a vampire. But when you're like on a cruise or something, natural light like this is perfect. I love it. So I haven't mentioned it yet, but we are docked here at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. We are not getting off the ship today. We've already covered Coco Cay quite a bit over the last couple weeks, so we felt comfortable just staying on board. But I just want to bring your attention to the wall of water that is quickly approaching the island right now. Good Lord. You can see we have Norwegian's Great Stirrup Cay right over here that is quickly getting enveloped by the rain. And you can see all the paddle boarders. I don't know how well you can see them. I'll pull out my phone. You can see all the paddle boarders making their way back, or no, those are kayakers. They're making their way back as quickly as they can to the island. All right, this is something that we have to test on all cruise ships, whether or not the ice cream is more ice or cream, because you guys probably know the difference between a creamy ice cream and one that's more icy. All right, here is our ice cream. It's looking good. I will say, Coda's is looking more creamy, mine is looking more icy, but we'll see. The betrayal. So right now we're on deck 12 and we're looking at deck 11, and this is a closer look at Splashaway Bay. This is the kids' splash pad area, complete with a couple of water slides and a water bucket. We have a couple of other sprinkler type things, and they even have 2 hot tubs over here, which is awesome, and like a little wading pool. Oh, and also we are docked next to Utopia of the Seas. We were docked next to her not too long ago when we were sailing on Star of the Seas, and you can kind of get a size comparison between an Oasis class ship and a Freedom class ship. Honestly, not too bad. You know, I expected us to be a little bit smaller, but no, we are almost as tall as them. So just to give you a little bit of a comparison. So I think here's a better look at the size comparison. You can see this is our Lido deck over here, and their Lido deck is right there. Maybe like 2 decks above where we are. Not too terrible. I will say it is good to see that on some parts of the ship they are doing touch-up paint work to keep things looking fresh. Some parts of the ship definitely look better than others, but we'll get more into that in our final review of Freedom of the Seas. So we're trying to make our way towards the very aft of the ship, and we actually stumbled across Adventure Ocean. This is going to be the entrance to all of your children's programming and like the daycare type thing. And they have a little bit of a rainbow tunnel. Very reminiscent of what you can find on like the Dream and the Fantasy. You good? In case you guys don't understand, she's activating her star power. Wow, so there's a play place in here. There's no kids in there right now, but there's like a little play area. A little crab in there too. That's cool. Babe, what'd you say?
I'll go play, but there's an adult.
You want to play, but there's an adult?
Yeah, am I going to the arcade? Am I allowed?
I mean, yeah. Oh, they have a duck machine. It's not just ducks either. They got a lot going on in here. Holy moly. So we found a little game of soccer. We got to scoot up a little bit more.
Table soccer?
So that way the ball doesn't escape. Hold up. Yeah, okay.
You remember Buzz's Astro Blasters?
Buzz's, oh yeah. Very reminiscent of that if you guys ever went to Disney Quest.
I own an Astro Blaster ball.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 purchase. Gator skin. It's a dodgeball, so I could throw it at somebody.
Yeah, and it wouldn't hurt.
Probably would. Yeah.
Whoa! It's not like air hockey where I could just ping ping, you know?
Yeah.
So you just gotta like, We're both kind of short.
Dribble.
Yeah. Dribble.
Dribble.
Come
What does it say? Super soccer.
Oh, so yay! Golazo!
Oh, we're messing up the carpet.
Oh no, the carpet. That was already messed up when we got here. Whoop. Okay, you were just trying to distract me, I see.
Why?
Your deceptive ways are
Witch!
no...
Witch!
Yeah, exactly. Witch! Oh. Call me Vazzy. I know that's hockey, but still. I got this.
I need to stop
Whoa! Oh no.
Okay, what if I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! No. Well, hello.
Dink. And take a look at what we found. Just outside of the arcade area, we found Johnny Rockets. Now, we've never actually had Johnny Rockets before. I mean, let me clarify. I've never had Johnny Rockets before in any way, shape, or form. So we'll definitely be trying it on this cruise. And apparently, it's included in our deluxe dining package. So yeah, we'll definitely be trying this out on a sea day. Unfortunately, it doesn't open for lunch until 2 o'clock today. So otherwise, we would have definitely come out here. But take a look at some of the menu items over here. We have our different starters, different sandwiches. We have burgers, beverages, and milkshakes. So traditionally, if there were kids in here, you wouldn't be allowed to take any pictures or video, but here's a look at one of the other children's programming rooms. I have no idea what the age range for this one is. It's called the Workshop, but still, it's very interesting. You can see they have like a foosball table in there. They have like a bunch of arts and crafts tables. Looks really cool. Here we are. We've made it to the very back of the ship, and take a look at that. We found the Flow Rider. It's not operational at the moment because the ship is partially empty, so they're gonna wait until a little bit later on to actually turn it on. But we have our storm slides over here. There are 2 separate body slides that you can see people are lining up and waiting for, so that's really cool. Further on down this way, we have a rock wall. Let's go ahead and check it out. Ooh, and take a look at this, guys. In addition to the rock climbing wall, we also have a basketball court. That's really cool. I'm sure you can play a lot of other games in here besides basketball. Like, for example, we have a couple of nets back here for playing like soccer things. And it looks like there's maybe a volleyball, or is that a soccer ball over there? Might be a soccer ball, because I don't see, well, they could put like a volleyball net. It looks like they could put a net from one side to the other. Ooh, yeah, pickleball was on the schedule. But yeah, either way, it's still really cool to have this. I'm actually surprised it's not like completely enclosed by netting though. Like on most ships, you see it completely enclosed all the way around.
It do be an older ship, and on the Jewel it was open on top.
Really?
Yeah, remember kids were throwing the balls up to the next level?
No, I don't remember that actually.
Oh, well, I almost got hit with one.
So we made it back inside, and I saw this bush, and I told Coda, look in here for a duck. My duck senses were tingling. And look at what she found. It's a little rainbow duck. So Coda and I did come back inside for just a little bit to relax and escape the air conditioning, escape the heat that's outside and enjoy the air conditioning. And again, the olive oil twist bar over here, or lounge, is perfect. There's absolutely no one in here right now. It was just us, and we were just vibing, talking, you know, checking our phones and doing whatever. It's really nice. I love this place so much. And in case you guys ever forget, why are you pushing the door? Oh, you're trying to film, and she's a lizard.
Get in.
They have the day of the week on the floor. I will say, unfortunately, something that we have noticed about this ship is that there are some parts of the hallways that smell really musty. Like, for whatever reason, it got flooded or something, and they weren't able to dry it out properly. It just smells like either musty or mildewy, something like that. It smells like wet clothes that have been left out, and we're not a fan of that. Okay, so the question is, do we have a towel animal? And if so, what is it? I'm going to say giraffe.
What about turtle? Okay, the bed's made. Aww.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Wait, what is that? Is that a bat? Is that...
Oh my gosh, we have a bat! What in the world?
I love him.
That's a first.
Happy Halloween, buddy.
I know. That is adorable. Oh my gosh. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so it's a little while later since the last time I saw you guys, but we have made our way down to the Royal Promenade for Anchors Aweigh. This is their parade that they do in the Royal Promenade. Very similar, I'm assuming, to what we saw on Allure of the Seas. However, on Allure of the Seas, they had a lot more space to do like floats and stuff. I don't think they're going to have floats over here. I think it's just going to be more of a people type of parade and show type thing. So we'll see what it's all about over here on Freedom of the Seas and what they can do with the space that they're given here in the Royal Promenade.
Guests, boys, girls, and all the rest. Greetings! It is I, the Admiral. #wonderful. Who will be a trending worldwide?
Oh, Admiral.
Yes, ladies, yes. The master is here. I'm here at the helm.
But he likes the crow's nest.
Our mission is clear. To bring you sailors, robes, and chips from around the sphere. Under my command, of course, because I'm the Queen's Bee.
Well, you are not the outside.
And your ships, hoist the sails aft. Hoist the sails forward! Aye, aye, sir! Hoist the sails starboard and hoist the sails port! Move it, men! Let's get cracking! So much happens here! This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till the soul. So much happens here! So much happens here! The sounds of the Arabian Nights. Ahoy, Sinbad and his scimitar swinging sail. Rebel just gets now. Rebel just gets now. is your captain. I can see you from the bridge. What is going on down there on the Royal Promenade?
Well, you see...
I command you to stop all this fighting at once.
Ladies and gentlemen, #wonderful out!
What a wonderful parade, everyone. Please give it up for the Grand Team Caroline's away parade.
Okay, so I was very surprised that it was pretty much the same exact parade that we saw on Allure of the Seas. If you guys want to see my first time reactions to this parade, go back to our Allure series and find that parade video, or I'll just link it in the description so that way you guys can find it more easily. But it's definitely something that is very cheesy and a little chaotic, but it is so much fun to watch. And I love how there's a mix of performers who know what they're doing and some who are brand new and are still learning in the middle of it. Like the Captain Crunch up there, he was literally reading off a script, so like he was clearly brand new. A couple of the dancers were like learning their choreography on the fly.
It was really cute because like the like pirates, I'm gonna say the Caribbean pirates that ended up in front of us at the end. Like there was one that was like grabbing shoulders and like pulling in either direction, like a little push to move forward. It was really cute.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a good mix of crew who are really into it, and then unfortunately you're gonna get a couple of the crew who are just like, what am I doing with my life right now?
The Vikings. It was funny.
It's pretty amusing to watch, but you know what? Like I said, it's corny, but I don't see any other cruise line doing this. All in all, still a fun time. It's only a 15-minute show. Fantastic for the kids. Just go ahead and do it if you have kids. It's great. I'm also impressed that they were able to have just like smaller scale floats on Freedom of the Seas as compared to Allure, where they were a bit bigger and a bit wider. Still really cool. I'm happy that they have it. I also love the variety of decorations that they add to the Royal Promenade just for today. Like we woke up this morning and all of these banners were here. We have all the banners back there. It's really cool. They don't have to add these extra decorations, but they do, and it adds to it. So over here in the elevator, I was about to say something cool about the elevator banks is that they have this little overlook thing here in the promenade. Don't leave me again, I swear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for tonight's specialty dinner in Izumi. And tonight we are experiencing the hibachi, where we are gonna be at a big table with a group of people and they're gonna do the ting, 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 ting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's head on inside. Ooh, I really like the samurai suit as soon as you walk in. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the menu for Izumi. For our starters, they're gonna go ahead and give us a mixed green salad and a vegetable fried rice. We have our hibachi options over here. We have the classic, which is 60, and premier combo, which is 65. I do believe if we get the premier combo, it will be an added charge on top of our dining package, so we will find out more and I'll let you know. And then we have our desserts down here. Of course, the highlight is going to be the chocolate lava cake. On the opposite side, we have our rolls and sushi and sashimi. I have no idea if any of this is included in the dining package, but we will find out. That we also have our chef's signature rolls. You guys can go ahead and pause to read. They started us off with a hot towel, which is really nice. I forgot to film it when we got it, but we also got some edamame, and the combos were actually included, which was really nice. So we opted to get, actually, what did you get?
I got the shrimp and tenderloin.
Shrimp and tenderloin, and I got the New York strip and chicken. Okay, so regarding the ultimate dining package, you get your starter, of course, and with your hibachi, you get the premier combo included, so it is not an added charge. So you can pick any one of these items. Of course, if you just want one protein, you can go ahead and go for that, but they do encourage you to get two because it is included. And then, of course, your desserts are included as well. I don't know if you can get more than one, but why can't you focus? Holy moly. And unfortunately, nothing on the back over here is included during the hibachi. However, during the regular Izumi experience, it is, and we'll get into that the next time we are here. So, yeah, fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Let's enjoy. You like fire? Oh, all right.
Congratulations! It's a boy. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, I like the movie. Alright, hey. Are you ready to make some noise? Ready! Yeah, let us. Hey, hey, hey. Bro, look at this.
That's already moved.
Smoke on the top of the volcanic shape. From Miami going to Coco Cay. Yes, and turn left to Grand Turk.
And of course, we have to end things off with the chocolate lava cake. It's presented a little differently than it was on Star, but you know what? Still not a complaint, as long as it's good. Alright, I am adequately full, and it is time to fulfill my wedding vows. Enjoy. Oh my goodness, guys. Check out this sunset. It was more beautifuler a second ago when the sun was actually visible, but it is so gorgeous. But take a look at this, guys. Right over here, we have the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. It was over at Nassau earlier today, so you can see it sailing out here. And then just yonder down that way, that might be Wonder of the Seas, because that was also in Nassau. So if Paradise is right here, it's very likely that Wonder followed it out. But we were also with Utopia, so either way, it could honestly be either or. But still, this is just gorgeous. Again, this is why I love cruising so much. Views like this. And lava cake, Coda said. Okay, we have made it up to the Royal Theater on deck 4. This is the mezzanine level, and then down there is deck 3. Honestly, I'm impressed with the size of this theater. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because this ship is basically the equivalent size of the Dream Fantasy. So their theater is pretty big as well. But honestly, I'm excited. Take a look at the curtains over there. It's very interesting. Not entirely sure what they're supposed to be, but it's cool to see. We are here to watch a juggler perform, so it's going to be a little bit more of a family performance. I'll show you guys a little bit of it, and we'll let you know what we think at the end.
Hey, you people need to get out more. But seriously, try not to make me laugh while this is in my mouth, because I do not want to swallow it again. It hurts. Twice, you know what I mean, Carolyn? Oh, I almost forgot free souvenir! Yeah! Hey! Washy washy! For yummy, yummy! You guys are gonna go to sleep singing that after this cruise, man. Pim pam ba, out enough. Should we go higher? Let's go higher, baby. Number 1. We got it! We got it! Oh. Ian, get number 2 before they notice. Wait, Ian. That's number 3. That was number 2. He's a good kid. Look at him. What a good kid. Give it up for Ian. Ian. Hey, you follow instructions really well. I gotta get a little closer to Ian. A little bit closer. I get that knife. Oh, aha! My name is Amigo Montoya. You killed my father. Not tonight. That's good, Ian. Yes, make it look difficult. Keep it just out of reach. You can move to Ian. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Ian from Illinois. High five, buddy. Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, live it tonight. Please put your hands together. Keep that applause going for Headliner Showtime, starring Scotty Kavanaugh.
Okay, so the performance with Scotty Kavanaugh, it was nice. He was really cool. Very funny guy. He was part comedian, part juggler. His juggling act was great and the ending was fantastic. So yeah, overall, no complaints. It was fun. I definitely recommend it. We came outside for just a little bit to take a look out on the water and to just see the vast nothingness that is the open ocean. Some people would argue that that's the scariest part about cruising, but it's fine. We absolutely love it. But I want to point out that we walked outside and we were immediately hit with the smell of hibachi, because I guess one of the exhaust vents are here for the hibachi tables. So you just smell everything and it smells so good. It already makes me want to go back, to be completely honest with you, even though I'm still so full. But it's fine. We still have a lot more going on tonight. We have a couple of other game shows going on, and then we have the 70s disco that we're going to be checking out. So yeah, let's see what else we get into, because I don't exactly know what we're doing right now, but we'll walk around. We'll find out.
There was this great show that we used to watch. Actually, still out. It's called American Idol, right? You watch American Idol? Not really. Ooh. That's going to be interesting now, okay? Well, this singer, she won American Idol before, okay? And I got faith in you, okay? I said she, so you know it's not Ruby, right? All right, sir. I need you to finish that lyric. Shots. I thought we were going to play a lot more of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you Jersey people out there. We're in Jersey for 76. All right, sir. This song is an instant classic, okay? We'll even say that this song, you don't make it next round, just shake it up, okay? All right. I need you to finish that. Shake it off, shake it off,
So we're chilling here, we're listening to some adult karaoke, and I just want you guys to know, this is always what Coda does.
I've got this one, there's one attached here. Hello. There's one attached here. I need my fluff from the room.
You just get started on ducks and then you finish them when you can. So here's Sorrento's, right? Here's the line for pizza. It goes, it goes, it goes. It's going down that way. Oh no.
Join us, we'll show you the way. Freak out, freak, say she. Freak out, freak out. Ever since our virgin love you, your touch has filled me like the rush of the wind. Your arms have run me safe from the road.
Okay, so pardon the mess in the room, but we left the party just a little bit early, so that way we can come up to the window and kind of see what we can hear. So as of right now, it's really just mostly the bass. Like, you can kind of hear it. Like, we can tell that they're playing I Will Survive.
Nothing hiding back here.
And then we have the family over here just vibing.
Hey, they got the right idea. They're in the party, but their room is right there. They don't have to fight. None of that.
Yeah, they're
None
away
of
from the people.
elevators.
So, I mean, like, again, they're not going to be blasting music throughout the night. So, as long as you're not trying to go to bed at
Another 10 minutes.
at like 10:30, you know, it's 11:15 right now going on.
And even then, if you step away from there, it's like...
It's just the bass that you're
Yeah,
really
like, it's not
feeling.
that bad.
No, it's not bad at all. And it's only because there's like louder music playing because there's something going on. Like the more ambient music that they play during the day, you don't hear it at all.
And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes day 2 of our cruise on board Freedom of the Seas. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video all the way until the very end. If you did, then please leave the word pirate down in the comment section below to let me know you guys are the real MVPs. As always, if you liked what you saw in today's video and you want to see more like it in the future, then please subscribe to the channel so you never miss an upload. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.